Like, can you imagine having kids right now, having a 9-year-old having to homeschool? Oh my God is the correct answer. I can't, like, but if you're a parent, you can't even complain about that. I would be so mad if I had a 9-year-old. I can't have my kids knowing I'm this stupid that young. Right, my kid would be like, what's a numerator, Daddy? Recess!
All right, well, that very funny man was podcast host and stand-up comedian Jared Freid. Not only is he performing at DC Improv tonight and for the rest of the weekend, but he's live with us this morning to talk all things comedy. Jared, thanks for being here.
It's great to be here. This is amazing. I'm so happy. You know, every comedian's dream is to follow puppies.
Yeah, right? I know.
And then hometown heroes. And then they're like, yeah, bring on the chubby Jewish guy who likes to complain. Yeah. So this is really it's tough. This is a tough.
I know. Hopefully we can make it okay,
yeah, we're gonna try our best, right?
Well, I'm a huge fan. I've been listening to your podcast for a few years now, and I was listening and I heard that you were coming to DC. I said, guys, we got to have him on Good Day DC.
Pumped to be here. We just got to make it quick. I got to take over my shift as the Pikachu guy.
You would have been so great dancing with Tucker, with the Pikachu, and that is his thing. So I think you would have had a really great sexy dance with Tucker. Okay, tell me, so you are a comedian. You also have a podcast. Let's start with your comedian tour that you're having. Tell me about it.
Tour the country. I go all over. I'm so pumped to be in DC. The shows here are always amazing. DC Improv, one of the best clubs in the country. Just traveling around the whole country. It's weird and fun, and it's like
stopping at all the local spots, right?
Right. So, and the shows have been great, and I talk about dating and stuff, just like the podcast. So it's nice.
I want you to know that I went through a breakup, and I found your guys' podcast. I don't even know how, and it literally got me through. And I break up laughing. Tell people what you talk about.
It is funny that people get my podcast. That is when people get it. Yeah. So they'll get like a care package from a friend, like during their hardest breakup. Yes. And they're like, here you go. Here's the sad podcast to hold your hand through a tough time.
Exactly. And you talk about dating. The one that I listen to is the You Up podcast with Betches. But then you also do a few other ones too. Quickly tell people about that.
We have a thing called the Luxury Lounge, where people, during the pandemic, you were only allowed to have pandemic-related complaints. Any other complaint, you were considered a monster. Yeah. You couldn't, everyone didn't, you weren't allowed to have problems. So I created the Luxury Lounge where all complaints are valid. Yeah. Anything you want. You can complain, your engagement ring's too big, you're embarrassed to show it off. Yeah. Come to the lounge, complain with me. So these are real problems. So
I love it.
And it's become, it's a mental health check.
I love it. And also, you recently did a TED Talk.
I did.
Congratulations on that.
That's right. I'm a professor now. That's a doctorate.
People can learn some stuff. Tell me about that and where people can find that also.
TED Talk is on YouTube, where all, the most prominent people are. It's called Who Should Pay for a First Date? Who do you think should pay for the first date?
I'm traditional. I like the guy to pay for the first date.
Okay.
I'm okay with paying, we go down the road. Hey, I'll split it. I'll buy ice cream. But I typically like the dude to buy it first.
Okay, listen. That's the thing about Who Should Pay for the First Date. It's like it becomes this weird, controversial thing.
Yeah, it really does.
Like if you say you don't, if you say you're like, I like the guy to pay, someone's like, oh, you're a certain type of person. If you're someone who says I like to split, you're a certain type of person. So it was interesting to and I made this, I kind of like crowdsourced and I asked people, what do you think? What, and everyone had weird answers. So the TED Talk is really, it gives you a definitive answer for who should pay for the first date.
Am I majority, would you say?
No, I think you're a majority of what people feel, but not what people say.
Exactly.
People don't like to say, and the thing is, it's about feelings. When you go on a date, what we forget to ask is like, did I like that person? Yeah. You're there, you're the boss in the interview, you're the CEO. And I think a lot of people go on dates to be liked instead of seeing if they like the person, and that's kind of what the TED Talk is all about. And it's really what the You Up podcast is all about. It's really like, okay, well, these 7 things are happening. you got to look in look in the mirror. How do I feel about this?
I love it. Well, I literally crack up. I have Holly. Holly and I listen to it because I listen to it. And so in the morning, we listen to it. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Going to the show this weekend, I'll have a full review.
Yeah,
I'll give you good reviews.
No, don't give give an honest review.
Okay, honest review.
Come back here, be
and
like,
tell
okay,
people.
yeah, when he put on the Pikachu outfit at the end, that's really when it got really wild.
Follow him on Instagram, follow the podcast. You can find all that information.
The shows are sold out, by the way, so hey, if you're watching, like, who's this guy? 17 people know me, okay?
Yeah.
So
now a few more, 17 people more
Right.
know. Now, thank you so much for being with us. I wish we could talk more. Guys, if anybody wants to come, well, I only have one ticket.
Jared, a true story. I come in every morning. She's listening to you. I didn't even know about you until Claire. And so when she said you were coming on, I was like, Claire, is he going to talk about anything that we're allowed to talk about?
Yeah, we do another different show after dark. But this is, I can talk. Listen, dating can be clean fun, and it's.
But generally not on your podcast, which is why it's so good.
Well, the podcast, listen, the problem with dating is that there's a certain honesty that. Is tough to talk about on good day at 10 a.m. So but it goes back to who should pay for the first date. You go, I want the guy to pay, and everyone goes, ooh, and then a bunch of people go, get her, and then someone says, I want, but feelings are okay. It's okay to have a preference, and you're going to lose people, you're going to gain people, and that's okay. Look at your aunt in the comments section of a Facebook post doesn't care who hates her. So she says whatever she wants.
I feel like it'd be really fun to have Wisdom talk to, because
I was just going to say,
Jared
should not talk to Wisdom before the act, because he'll just in the back of his head the entire time he's on stage.
Why is that?
Well, because I want the woman to pay for the dates.
There you go.
Wisdom. There's no way.
What's wrong with that?
You're going to lose some people. You're going to gain some people.
Jared, I'm okay with that. I lose people every day.
That's okay.
I sit up here every day.
Well, next time you come back to
Problem is,
DC,
when he loses, we all lose.
Exactly, right.
we'll have to have you on more and sitting on the couch with us. That's for sure.
I want to interview the date after they're done. See how she liked, paying for the date.
You can talk to his wife.
Jared, thanks
I
much,
always
man.
end up paying.
Thank you guys for having me. This is great.
Exactly.
Jared, I pay one way or the other. So
He
it doesn't
pays,
matter.
he pays all right.
Yeah.
Ask his wife.
Coming up.